party people. Let's have a little just chatting session. I'm the only one that I know who has a just chatting session by himself. No, this is going on YouTube. That's why I take a time. Say hi, you guys. Say how you doing. How this is like the only time I have right now to do this, so I figure I would do it. I am if I get this open. I'm optimistic about the most recent job interview I had. But like these, I don't know. My opinion in the mental health field, these aren't things you can exactly predict. It's just the way it is. It's just not as cut and dry as people think. And I think this doesn't speak to the nature of the competitiveness, the competition aspect of it. But like some people are just more qualified than others, and like if you're gonna take a gamble on someone, like you want the person who's the most qualified. You just say this about any job, keep in mind, but like I feel like ever since the pandemic, it's especially true of the mental health field, because like I don't know if you guys realize, I talked a little bit about it, but during the pandemic, the behavioral health hospitals, the inpatient ones, they were a mess. I mean, like you had people in there, and no one, from what I heard, no one was really allowed to leave their rooms for obvious reasons, and it wasn't conducive to like getting better in general, but realistically there was no choice. And like in a situation like that, what are you supposed to do? Because if you had the primary thing is the safety of the patients, the inpatients, and if you had to keep them separated for, you know, for lack of a better term, germs and whatnot, like what was the alternative? Well, like you would occasionally bring one of them out of the room to get some fresh air or something, like, which is a very important part of your mental health, is getting like sunlight and, you know, just being outside in general. Because if you're gonna just lay in bed all day not wanting to go outside, they're gonna see that you're not really trying, and when you're not trying, it's like, you know, if you're not gonna care, then why should they care, the staff and whatnot? To an extent, do you have to show that like you actually give a shit? I mean, yeah, like why wouldn't you have to show that? It's common sense. I thought it was common sense, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I didn't realize my glasses were rubbing against the mic. Very relaxing, very. Yes, so it was for a case manager position, which I'm not even sure if I'm qualified for that, honestly. But they wouldn't take a look at my application unless they were interested. And I found out about this job through BRS. For those that don't know, BRS is the Bureau of Rehabilitation Services. Because again, as I expressed on that social media platform I no longer use, otherwise known as Facebook, I never said I plan on collecting disability for the rest of my life. I mean, like that I'm sorry if some people got that feeling, but like that was never my intention, and like I didn't feel the need to talk about it, because, you know, it's my biz, you know, like I don't know what to say about it. It's got some fucking the size of my damn fingers. Probably not a good idea to wear a white shirt right now, huh? I need a little bit more on that one. Oh, a little bit too much more. Yeah, it's been a while since I did this. I'm a little rusty, I could tell. It's okay. So far, it could be worse. Let me just take this off. No, I can't see a damn thing. I can see up close. Like, I was suggested to get some reading glasses, or like prescription glasses that you could use as reading glasses. But there's like no real way to fix my eyesight unless you consider laser eye surgery, or it's like completely different lenses, which isn't unheard of, but it's like it's not even like a semi-permanent solution, because like as you get older it's just gonna get worse. So it's like, if you just make do with what you have, you just, because in my opinion, if you're driving, seeing far away is much more important than up close. I thought that was self-explanatory, but yeah, it's very difficult for me to read. Like, screens and whatnot are fine. Even my phone screen gives me problems sometimes, but for the most part, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? One of my friends was telling me the story about well, he's a former coworker. We don't really talk, again, not here and there, but we had the same, we were in the same workplace one time, and before I was there, there was this old manager there, and he tried to be friendly with everyone, and he had asked one of my coworkers, when I was there again. I can't stress that enough. When I didn't start working there, he was trying to buy, quote unquote, something from my friend and my coworker, and he obliged, and he was told his other coworker would be there, female, and I guess they were friendly, you know, and they noticed each other. Like, you know, I wouldn't say they hit it off, but from what he said, you know, they were comfortable together. And, you know, like, I think he said that every once in a while, you know, they would flirt or just mess around, you know, nothing serious. And she asked him if he wanted to come over one time, and that she wanted to buy something, and he was like, oh, okay. So, like, he was making 2 deliveries that day, so to speak, right? And he shows up to, like, her apartment or whatever, and his manager and his coworker are there, and they're just hanging out together, right? So he has both purchases, and he's like, what the hell is going on? Like, when he walks in, that's what he thinks in his head. Like, but he doesn't say anything. But like, so like, he felt kind of awkward. It was like, you know, like, are these 2 dating? Like, is this something people don't talk about because it's in a workplace? But the thing was, you know, it was weird. And he asked me, like, you know why it was weird, right? And I straight up asked him. I was like, well, like, you know, obvious question, but were you trying to smash? And he said, yeah, of course. And like it was never the same after that, because like I think that manager at the time moved on. I don't know if he was fired or if he quit, he found a better job or transferred, but he wasn't there anymore, and he didn't know whether what was going on with her. So he just basically said uh he didn't say anything because he didn't know what to say, and he didn't want to make it weird, but there was nothing he could do about it. Um, so he was like, all right, like let's see if she wants to buy anything again later on. You know, we'll take it from there. He'll take it from there. And I don't know what happened to her, but she wasn't there anymore, and like I think we got interrupted. Like one of our coworkers wanted to speak to us about something, and we were in the same aisle, and he I never found out what happened in that story. I don't know if they ended up hashing things out, or like explaining what was going on, because he didn't know. Like, would it be rude to ask if you're trying to smash and you see your boss there with her? Like do you, like is that smashing worth potentially risking your job, your only source of income at the time? I mean, if she was like a supermodel, I'm just saying, I if you were to go through with that, I would hope it would be worth it. But it is what it is. I mean, like, I don't know. Okay, just give me 1 second. I just need to concentrate a little bit on this one. The right hand gives me trouble. Obviously, because I'm right-handed. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the story. I think, from my understanding, they just went their separate ways, and it was never resolved. Um, so, in sports news, yo, what's going on with Shannon Sharp? You guys know? Like, what's the latest developments? Like, do you guys think he's guilty? I mean, like, because I don't think he's married or anything, so it wasn't like he was, yeah, it wasn't like he was committing adultery or having an affair. It was just, do you guys remember when Kobe got involved in that adultery case? And he and his wife, that they addressed the media, and like, it was weird because like the more legal trouble and games Kobe had to miss because of going in court, being accused of sexual assault when he claimed it was consensual. It was like, obviously things will be suspicious, but I mean, performance wise, he was playing at a level no one expected, because he was just demolishing everyone. Like he got absorbed into his game because like he had so many legal troubles and shit going on, and yeah, I'm fucking this one up. Yeah, so that's a little bit better. Let's turn for this. Yeah, does anyone remember the diamond ring, the notorious one that they saw Vanessa wearing? Her name's Vanessa, right? Vanessa Bryant. Yeah. Yeah. There's some clips of her. Moving on, I like to point out, but she's been dating and stuff, and people claim she's enjoying Kobe's money, but like, on the same hand, what the fuck is she supposed to do? Be single the rest of her life? You don't think Kobe would have wanted her to move on, like, to be happy? I mean, they have kids together, obviously. It was just a situation where they were portraying the woman as like the bad guy, because she wanted to move on. Like, if the situation was reversed and this was a guy who was moving on, they would be like, "Oh, good for him," blah blah blah. This is the way it is sometimes, and it's unfortunate it has to be that way. But this is how it is. Because I can't help if I'm more in tune with my feminine side than you guys are. Just saying. I can't help that. It's a curse, I know. One day you guys will understand. When femboys take over the world, you guys will understand. No, I don't consider myself a femboy, obviously, because like I don't think I'm that feminine. Am I? Am I that feminine, really? I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's people out there, guys, like, who do paint their nails. I'm just saying, and like, I don't see why we need to be judged. But that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Dude, this one was really good. Holy shit. Oh, fucked it up a little bit. I did a thumb pretty well. Wow. I'm kind of impressed with myself. Doesn't the little nail polish bottle, doesn't it dry out easily if you leave it open? That's why I try to close them as much as possible. I'm just gonna put the what do you call it? There's the base coat, and then there's the cover coat or something. The top. So basically, it goes base coat, the polish, and then another coat of the I don't know. I forgot these things. The top coat. That's what it is. It's the base coat, the polish, and then the top coat. We're about to put the top coat on now once these are dry. Okay, what's on the agenda today? I didn't go into work and it didn't make a difference, so I kind of lucked out. I was very discouraged about going in just for like an hour or two, because like how I don't want to say how that's worth it, but like how is that worth it? I was a little bit awake, but I after I turned off my alarm, I closed my eyes, and next thing you know, it was noon. So it happens. And they fortunately, as usual, I had luck out. They didn't happen to need me, so like nothing changed for the worse, or for the bad. But it's fine. What are we doing today? Right after this, right after I upload this, I'll probably start the daytime stream. I might take a little bit of a break, because this is just intensive work we're doing here. Just chatting, right? Just chatting. I noticed the less Finster streams, the more shorts she's starting to put out, and like maybe that's my imagination. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong source, but yeah, like you want to keep yourself relevant, so sometimes you have to do what you have to do. I mean, like, you know, like technically, does he make porn? Technically, does he make porn? Or like, I mean, OnlyFans is that porn? I mean, like, usually in some cases, yes, it is, but you gotta get paid. I mean, well, that's just the way it is. I feel bad for him that his relationship ended a while back. So it seemed like there were no hard feelings, but you know, it can be hard when relationships end, as you all know, that I know all too well. It happens. So when am I getting back on the horse? When am I getting back on that bandwagon? I don't know. I don't have a definite answer for that. Like, I don't think anyone would, but like most people would give some ballpark number. I don't even know a ballpark number in terms of days, weeks, months, years, whatever. I don't know. I had a good run. We're gonna do some Genshin today, obviously. There's what is there, like, I think there's a couple easy platinums I had waiting. Last time I checked, we were at 3,666. Yeah, we're making good progress. About to getting closer and closer to that 4,000. At some point, I'm gonna have to hit up Poser Momo's YouTube channel and just go through that whole goddamn thing. I'm gonna try to keep it as cost effective as possible. That's why I'm not in a rush, you know. I don't wanna, like, 99 cents is not bad, but it's not as tempting as like 9 cents, 29 cents, etc. I'm just saying. I don't mean be a cheapskate, but like, let's be real here. Like, this shit adds up. I'm just saying. In between daytime and nighttime stream, I'll probably, I don't know, probably do some gambling or something. I really don't know. I went to the supermarket today to pick up some stuff I needed. Yeah. I don't know what to tell people when they ask, don't I miss it? Don't I miss being in the relationship? Believe it or not, I am a firm believer that there are pros and cons. One of the cons being it takes up a lot of your fucking time. And if it doesn't take up a lot of fucking time, in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. It's not. You have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? If it's not taking up a lot of your time, because like, I feel like that's an important thing in your life, for some people at least. And it's just that when that other person isn't around, what's the point of having them around at all if it's not how much you want versus if it's not how much she wants, whether that be too much or too little. Like, you got some things you should probably talk about. Hey, what do you want? I'm not a relationship counselor. I'm not a relationship therapist. This is not couples therapy. Okay, I think they're dry now. Well, let me make sure. Maybe a little bit longer. Just to make sure. Let me give it a little bit longer. So we gotta get some more Pokemon cards, guys. I know you weren't expecting me to say that after that, but Dude, we got hand cam right here, man. We gotta use this shit more often. We're still experimenting with the cool people shoutouts. Yeah, I gotta quote unquote network a little bit more, and it's just, I feel like when you force it, it's not as genuine, and it's not like there's a shortage of people playing Genshin Impact on Twitch right now. There's less, don't get me wrong. A lot of people left the game. I mean, everyone's entitled to play whatever they want to play for how long they want to play it, etc., and spend how much they want to spend. I wish like low spenders and free to plays out there, F2Ps. You gotta realize, without whales like me, without the whales, the Giga whales, the Poseidons, this game wouldn't exist. I'm just saying. We talked about this before. This game wouldn't exist without us, the spenders. Like, I mean, it's great. You're getting your F2P experience. You're just battle pass and Welcome Moon or something, and like, you wouldn't have a game to play unless it wasn't for players like me. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't want to say I'm right, but I'm right. We keep the game funded and moving and improving and updating, more importantly. I don't know, man. Like, dude, I need a new gaming chair, guys, and I definitely want to get a Secret Lab one, but like, Secret Lab has some of the most expensive ones. I mean, are they worth it? Of course, but like, I don't know. E1, they have some good commercials. E1 has some good commercials, but they let me down. They let me down. Like, the quality of the chairs doesn't stand the test of time. Like E1, if you want to prove me wrong. Like contact me for a sponsorship or something. But no. Yeah, like, it started off good when everything was new and shit, but like, it just deteriorated over time, which is understandable, and I'm sure to a degree that happens with Secret Lab chairs. But if you look at Mars, for example, who very much promotes, she's not being paid, promotes Secret Lab chairs, like, she's been using the same fucking chair for like how long, and like, it looks like it's brand fucking new. And so that's what I look at. I don't look at necessary reviews, but like, the streamers that I know, quote unquote know, who use whatever, and I'm like, that shit's still working, everything looks fine, and like, that's the kind of product I want to buy, is something that's trusted by them, not endorsed by them necessarily, but like, I just hope streamers out there are endorsing products they actually believe in, and they're not just getting the paycheck, or the sponsorship, the reimbursement of it. Like, if you show me something's actually worth it, like, without giving me a sales pitch, like, I'll listen. I'm more than willing to listen, but it's just, it's hard. I don't know what to say about it. Because, like, you really think all those people making the Raid Shadow Legends and endorsements, the trailers, the reviews, those people, you really think they play Raid Shadow Legends? You think they're sitting there on their phone playing Raid Shadow Legends? You think that's really happening? You think in their spare time they take out their phone, they load up Raid Shadow Legends and do a couple rounds? I just touched my keyboard with this fuck. I'm just saying. Like, let's be real here. Come on. I mean, I think it was Tectone who made a comparison of Genshin to Wuthering Waves like today. Obviously, Wuthering Waves is a newer game, so graphics wise, it should look better, right? I mean, like logically, it should look better. But if you compare them side to side like he did, um, I'll let you be the judge of it. I usually don't get involved or really talk about the really big streamers out there. Like I believe Tectone is a one of the top 25 streamers in the world right now, which says a lot. I'm not sure if he meant streamers in general or just gaming streamers, but I think he meant streamers in general, which is pretty. More power to him. That's pretty impressive. I'm not a huge personal fan of his, but I acknowledge his hard work and his fan base. It is very impressive. If I get a fraction of that in my time, I'll be happy. Until then, this is just a hobby I take seriously, right? That's it, right? So yeah, we're just chatting here. Someone I do know was recently diagnosed with something not so great. Let's put it that way. And you ever just get that feeling like something bad is happening or going to happen, and the more you try to ignore it, the harder it will be to deal with it. And I don't know, it was just like a premonition kind of thing, like a foreboding kind of thing. And I don't think anyone was expecting that kind of news. And I should probably say something to her. And it's just life is crazy sometimes. And fortunately, from what I heard, it was it could have been worse, a lot worse. Right now, the illness, so to speak, is manageable. It's as much as you can say that. I don't know if that's like a consolation saying or something. You know what I mean? It's like it's just like how do you even? I don't even know how people react to this shit. I mean, like, the sad part is there was always something wrong that was there. It was just that no one really paid attention to her, and everyone thought like, I don't know, she was being dramatic or assuming the worst. I don't know, but like, did the worst happen? I mean, like, sorta, yeah. I don't know. Well, I wish her nothing but the best, but I'm not privy or good with these kinds of things. I never have been, never will be. Does that mean I should say something? Of course. I just don't know what to say. Maybe my presence in her channel, in her company, will make a difference. I don't know. I'm just one guy, though. Just one guy. This is someone I did a collab with. Like, if you want to call it a collab, it was. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I hope other people thought it was funny. It got a decent amount of likes. Well, I shouldn't say likes. I should say views. Like, I'm not big on the likes. I know they help, but get it? Oh. I think we're done here, guys. I just gonna let these dry a little bit. Yeah, I alluded to it during one of my streams, but it was the diagnosis was thyroid cancer. But like I said, the good news is right now it's still manageable, and there was surgery involved, and it's just hard. Like, you can only imagine what she's going through, because this, as she put it, this wasn't exactly on hers or anyone's, for that matter, anyone's bingo card for this year. When it rains, it pours. I don't know what else to say. What should I say? Like, I don't know how to respond in these situations. Should I be like, I guess I should be supportive, right? And just encourage her, you know. I'm not very good at these kind of things. Being someone who has a sometimes underactive, sometimes overactive thyroid myself, due to the medication that I take, it does affect my thyroid. Usually it's fine. I mean, side effects are side effects, but like, I'm not going through what she's going through. I'm doing this a lot, I know. I don't know what to say about all of it, but I'm fully confident things will be okay. It's just there's always that, like, that small part of the doubt, you know, that just makes you think, like, you know, if this person were to disappear one day, how would you react? And I don't know. Sorry this video took just a sad turn, but it's been on my mind. And nothing is of a urgency at the moment, fortunately. As far as I know, I don't know the latest developments, but the video that I saw where she talked about it was informative. It was obviously, it was surprising, and well, that's it could have been a lot worse, considering no one really believed her that something was going on, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that like I said, nothing's urgent. Like, just, she doesn't have to have surgery right away, doesn't have to start chemo right away or anything like that. Will it happen in the future? I hope not, but at the end of the day, I can hope, anyone can hope, in her circle especially, that nothing bad happens. But what's the definition of bad, you know? Because I personally think it's pretty bad at the moment. Could be worse, of course, but again, I can't reiterate, there's no urgency at the moment, as far as I know. But cancer is kind of a big deal, just saying. I don't know if it's gonna be in remission. I don't know if it's gonna advance in stages or not. I don't think anyone really knows except her and the people around her and her inner circle. I should have said something, but I think I just thought like, what could I say that would really make that much of a difference? I don't know. Maybe I'm miscalculating my influence, but anyway, maybe we should change the subject there. We're gonna do some Sky Survivors today. I don't know, maybe we'll continue some Balastro, but like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure I'm convinced of that game. Like, because it never ends, right? It just keeps going and going, right? That's the whole point, isn't it? Right? It's just like what do I know about poker, guys? What do I know about poker? What do I know? What do I know about poker, huh? What do I know about poker, huh? I'm not even gonna get into it. I mean, like, for those that know me IRL in real life, I know what the fuck I'm doing, man. Come on. Oh my god. I used to live in Vegas. Come on now, guys. Come on. Like, my expertises is that a word? Expertises are expertises. They're basically blackjack and poker. All forms of poker as well, like 3-card, 4-card. Even like whatever that game with the flushes is called, or whatever. I've played a lot of them. Texas Hold'em, No Limit Texas Hold'em, Texas Hold'em Bonus, Ultimate Texas Hold'em. You get the side bets with the 21 plus 3, perfect pairs, lucky ladies, lucky luckies, buster. Yes, there's a difference. I've done a lot of them, and Sweet 16. I've done that before. I didn't really like it, but I've done Sweet 16. There's the Spanish 21. There's Easy Blackjack, which is a new thing apparently. Blackjack Exchange, Blackjack Switch. I could name all these off the top of my head, guys. It wasn't that I did a lot of gambling. I did a lot of fucking research, so let's call it that. Yeah. Okay. Those curious about the end product. Yeah, I decided to go with the straight black today. Wasn't not in the mood for the charcoal gray. It looks a little bit too bluish, but like I like that, but like I feel like it's less receptive to other people. Not that that matters, you know. I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm not doing this for my health. I'm just. All right, guys. I'm gonna put these back on so I can see. Okay, I can see again. Yeah. We're a little messy here, but that's fine. Oh, because like nail polish isn't meant to go on your skin. That's why it comes off so easily. Like around the edges of your fingernails. It's because like you can just scratch it off basically, you know, like it's much harder to do that on a nail because when it dries. But yeah, I'm never too concerned with it because like it goes away naturally, like as you're washing your hands, taking a shower, etc. It just comes off. It's not meant to be on skin. The surface, the material of your nails is what are nails made of? Does anyone know? What human byproduct are they made of? But yeah, Okay, well, thanks for joining me on this, guys. It's been about an hour, close to an hour. Just another day in paradise. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys.